Now to the war with Iran. Optimism over a potential deal to end the war appeared to grow today, with President Trump posting that a deal will be signed tomorrow. ABC's Lama Hassan has the latest from London.
Today, in a new post on his social media site, President Trump says his deal with Iran is scheduled to get signed tomorrow. He says that immediately after it's signed, the Strait of Hormuz will be open to all.
It's a very strong memorandum of understanding. That is a little conceptual, but it's something that's going to get done.
The president claiming his impending deal is a wall to no nuclear weapons and is the exact opposite of the deal negotiated by the Obama administration. Iran's foreign minister saying an agreement has never been closer. An Iranian government spokesman told the country's news agency there's a possibility that the memorandum of understanding could be finalized in the coming days. But as of now, there are no plans for an Iranian delegation to travel to Geneva or anywhere else to sign any agreement. A Trump administration official says the deal, quote, leads to the dismantling of Iran's nuclear program and for the destruction and removal of Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium. But there are no specifics yet about how that could happen. As for Iran, if they hold up their end of the deal, they'll get relief from crushing economic pressure and a chance to reintegrate into the global economy, which could include relief from U.S. sanctions and $24 billion in frozen Iranian assets. President Trump is expected to meet on the sidelines of next week's G7 summit with the leaders of Egypt, Qatar and the United Arab Emirates to discuss these latest efforts to end the war. He's also expected to discuss demining the Strait of Hormuz. G7 members Britain and France have expressed interest in assisting with demining the waterway. Lama Hassan, ABC News, London.